Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to Marvin's Gardens. And look who I found. Our good friend Amanda is here. And we're going to talk about some fun things, right?
We absolutely are. And I am so excited because this looks like spring.
Doesn't it?
It has been so cold and nasty, but
so
I'm telling you what,
pretty.
when you are here at Marvin's Gardens, there is hope. Hope.
There is hope. And you're exactly right. I was telling James that earlier. I said, if you're ever in a bad mood or feeling sad, go to Marvin's Gardens and look around, and you will feel so much better.
Absolutely. I came out and met with Megan a few weeks ago, and it was, it had just been bitterly cold.
Yes.
And we got out here, and I thought, this is, we're going to be outside. It's going to be miserable. And then we got into the greenhouse, and we actually had to, take our coats off because we were hot. And just the green and the colors coming from the flowers.
And it smells so good.
It just makes me long for spring, and it's almost here.
It's almost here, folks, so no problem. But this is a living testament to the fact that spring's coming.
That's right.
It really is. But we are here to talk about the Southern Hills Arts Council flower sale.
We are. And, the Southern Hills Arts Council provides arts to the community. It provides arts to all of Southern Ohio, but we couldn't do it without our fundraising.
That's right.
And this is one of our longest running fundraisers.
Well, there's a reason for that.
That's right, because it has been successful.
Oh, we have a puppy friend.
We do.
Hi, puppy.
So friendly.
She's so cute.
So pretty. So yes, we are. It is our longest running fundraiser. It has been one that's been very successful for us. We've been partnering with Marvin's Gardens for 26 years on this project.
Crazy.
And every year, I just think it gets better and better. We have 23 different hanging pots to choose from. I mean, that's a lot of and that's not even all of the different kinds of pots that they have. They have so many others.
Absolutely
but
not.
23 different kinds of pots, hanging pots. And they range from a very premium pot that's a fiber pot to a terracotta pot to the traditional green and white basket pots.
Yes.
So you have a variety of prices.
Yes.
And you have a variety of flowers to choose from as well. So they also have bedding. We also have bedding plants. So you can buy flats,
like the flats, what you would know as the flats here.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. So let's say you're somebody who you like to do your own thing. And you like to put your own pot together.
Not me, but
you're creative like that. So you can buy a half flat. So let's say you want to buy a half flat of, petunias.
Yeah.
And then you want to add a little spike to the center, and then you want some ivy dripping off the sides.
Some sweet potato vine.
That's exactly
something
right.
like that.
You can create your own pots by just buying each individual thing through Shack. So you're supporting Shack, and you're also supporting Marvin's Gardens, a local greenhouse.
And I think that this is like one of the best examples yearly of local people helping local people. And it's just such a win-win for everyone because, you're going to buy flowers anyway, right?
Right.
So you're supporting a local greenhouse, you're supporting a local organization.
Right.
And it gets delivered to you or close.
Exactly.
You don't even have to come get it.
Exactly.
Hello.
And Marvin's Garden gives us a great deal on these.
Yes.
So, you're not really spending that much more with us than you would if you went straight to the greenhouse.
And it's convenient.
And so they're helping us out. We're helping them out. It's convenient. You can order through us, and then we will deliver it to your house if you live in Jackson County.
That's right. Literally, you don't have to go shopping.
So you can just fill out a order form, tell us where you live, and we'll come drop it off.
And here is the form, and you should have gotten these in the mail already, right?
Sure. And if you're not on the mailing list and you would like to purchase from us, you can go to the Southern Hills Arts Council website. You can go to the Shack Facebook page. Or you can stop into the Markay Gallery and pick up a form there as well.
Okay, all right. So you have plenty of opportunity to do it. And here's the deal. So, there's different hanging pots, different hanging baskets, the flats. You just mark it.
Yeah, you just say exactly what you want, total it up.
They have ferns, beautiful ferns.
Absolutely.
We'll see those in a minute.
You can email those to us, those order forms, and we can call you, get a credit card information, or we can send you an email so that you can pay through your email, or you can write us a check. So there are lots of different options to pay for that as well. And you mentioned the ferns. There's two different kinds of ferns, too.
What?
You've got the traditional Boston fern that's a hanging pot. And then you have the Kimberly fern, which is more of a patio fern.
Yes, I love those too.
I know, I love those too. I like to put them around my pool.
You know what the good things about ferns are? They're really hard to kill.
Yeah, they like that moisture, and just spray them with the hose.
Yeah.
And you're good to go.
Yes. So they're great for us.
That's right. Absolutely.
All right. Well, so we have, obviously we're in greenhouse number, I don't know, 3.
Right.
Thank you. And, but let's go and visit some of the other greenhouses and meet the Marvin's Gardens family.
Let's do that. But before we do, I'd like to just mention that the order forms are due by April 15th.
Okay. So you only have 2 weeks or so to do that.
That's exactly right. And they will be delivered, the orders will be delivered on April 30th because Mother's Day is early this year.
Oh,
so you want to plan for Mother's Day. Make sure you get, let's say you want to get your mother or your mother-in-law or that special aunt or just a friend who's been, part of your family. You would like to get them something.
Sure.
Make sure that you order a basket or something from us, and we can get it delivered to you before Mother's Day.
Love that. Absolutely. And again, local people helping local people.
Exactly.
And it's a convenience factor for everybody. So this is fantastic. All right. Well, let's go and meet some of the family members and then take a tour of some of the other greenhouses.
Great.
Okay. All right. Well, we've moved to the other side of the greenhouse here. And we're still in greenhouse number 3. And this is amazing. And we are here with some members of the Davis family. So if you would introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. I'm Adam Davis. Here at Marvin's Gardens, and it's the first time doing this, so bear with me, but my name is Adam, and I try to run this place as best I can with the advice of my wonderful family, so I give it a try anyway.
That's right, and he's never short on words, so we won't have any problem with this whatsoever. Well, I'm going to pass the microphone on, and if you guys will introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Amy Newman. I'm the eldest daughter of Marvin and Teresa. I actually live in the Columbus area, but I come home as much as I possibly can to help my brother out. We also have 2 sisters that aren't here today. Megan Davis, she is a nurse. One of the best jobs out there right now. Lots of stress, but she's doing it at Adina in Chillicothe. And then also our sister Grace is in Dallas. And when we say this is a family affair, it really is. We make all decisions right here in our little circle, and it's pretty important to us. So I'm going to pass it off to Teresa Davis, the matriarch of the family, and she's going to tell you about herself.
Good morning. My name's Teresa Davis. I'm the widow of Marvin Davis, and we started this some years ago, 28 years ago. My husband, I dragged him to greenhouses because I love flowers. And one day he said, I can do that, and we started with a hay wagon. And we put our stuff on the hay wagon, and we've since progressed to 10 greenhouses. And we're very thankful for a loyal and dedicated customer base from Jackson, Pike, Scioto, Gallia, Athens. We have people that come in from Columbus and Cincinnati also, so we're very thankful for them. They make special trips. So I appreciate the opportunity to talk about our partnership with SHAC because we've supported it for a number of years in other ways too.
All right, and so now you've met the family, and Adam, I know that you know a lot about the flowers and things, but what are we seeing right here? Before we move on to some of the other greenhouses, could you kind of explain some of the neat things that are in here and the fact that there's different varieties now of your normal everyday things?
We do. You see a lot of variety here. Starting off, we have some verbena. A lot of people like that. It's good for bringing in your hummingbirds, your butterflies, and being colorful as well.
And they like heat.
And they love the heat.
So that's good for Ohio.
Yeah, we try to space this stuff to where certain things get more heat and certain things get shade, and in a greenhouse that's hard to do.
It is hard to do.
But we try our best, but we make it work. And we have some fuchsias here. A lot of people like those. Dragonwing. Everything's still a little small right now. We are, still early in the season.
Yes.
But we have new Surfinia Heavenly blue petunias. The midnight gold is a new one this year. These
That's
are very
really pretty. I was looking at that earlier.
We also, here's I'm sorry to step out here, but I'll show you these as well. These are a big time favorite for
They're
everyone.
black.
A straight black petunia.
Petunias.
Those are a hot item, especially we have considered, for all you Browns fans out there, we have considered doing Bengals baskets with black and orange. So forgive us for the Browns fans.
In Oak Hill, black and white. So
Black
you
and
can do
white,
that
yes,
as well.
Yep. And of course, we can do some red and white for our beloved Ironman. So we try to keep some things themed and stuff like that. So
very good. So Amy, would you talk about the fact of like when is it appropriate for people to start buying some of these things to like plant? When is it safe? Because the weather, let's just be honest, has not been the best.
Exactly. So we'll go ahead and say, first of all, we are not open to the public until the day after Easter.
Okay.
So you still have some time to wait, but you still have some time to look us up on Facebook and check out what we've got. We do post a lot of things on Facebook so you can plan. So a lot of these things, let's start out with the fact that last year we sold out in 3.5 weeks, Adam. I think that's what we sold out in. So you really have to come early to get the best selection. But at the same time, you might not have a greenhouse at home to take care of these things. So you're really going to have to baby them, and you're really going to have to make sure that you're taking care of them and they're getting sun, even though that's a really hard thing right now because it's a little gray outside. A lot of people use the old wives' tale of after Mother's Day or after the last frost, which we never know when that's going to be, but it's usually safe to plant in mid-May, would you say, Adam?
That's how I always thought of it.
Yeah, mid-May is
around
good.
the 15th.
But we also have pansies, and we have some things that are really hardy for right now. Let's say the day after Easter, it will be good.
And perennials and roses.
Perennials and
And they
roses
can
will
be
be big
planted.
this year as well.
Okay.
So we have lots of different things that can be planted at different times. We also have a huge vegetable business. We do lots of tomatoes and peppers and all kinds of things.
watermelons, cucumbers, broccoli, cauliflower.
Exactly. We've got it all because we know over these last 2 years during the pandemic, a lot of people didn't want to go to the grocery store and they didn't want to deal with things coming out of other areas. So
And gardening's the best therapy you have. Gardening is the best therapy you can do.
What is it about getting your hands and feet in dirt and just like, I don't know. What is that? Why is that therapeutic? Anybody know?
I do. Apparently, they've done some research, and there are organisms and minerals and that kind of stuff that you absorb when you've got your hands in the dirt. And then, of course, you're in the sun, you're getting exercise.
That's true.
There's a whole lot of positives to getting outside and taking care of your plants. And people, it's huge right now. It's really magnified since the pandemic across the board.
As it should be, because as I said, and Amanda was saying, you just come in this greenhouse and your stress level goes down about 75 notches because you're just looking at beautiful flowers and things and it smells good and it feels good and it's warm in here. So we love that. So let's head on out because you have how many greenhouses here?
10 if you count our big one down behind the barn there. It's 4 of these put together.
Well, oh my goodness. Well, let's check out some of the other greenhouses and some of the other things that you have to offer while we're out here. All right, well, we've moved on down to greenhouse number 5, and Miss Amy here is going to take us on a tour, but as you can tell, it's kind of like a jungle in here.
it is definitely a jungle in here. This is one of our favorite places to hang out when we take our lunch breaks because it's pretty awesome in here. Just all the greenery.
Yes.
We've got some really healthy Boston ferns
Beautiful
here this year.
ferns. They're huge already.
They're huge already, and if you give them some TLC, they're going to stay this way, but they're going to get a lot bigger. So we're really proud of our ferns. We've been doing ferns for ever. We've had this greenhouse open for 28 years, so we've been doing ferns for almost that entire time.
That is amazing, and it's just again, just such a wonderful environment to be in, and everybody loves a fern, right?
Everyone loves a fern. This is a great gift as well. Everyone loves a fern, like I said, as long as you take care of it. They do like the water, for sure.
Definitely.
And these hanging baskets that are the Boston ferns, these do better in like a part sun, because you really don't want to bake these too much in the sun because they will burn up.
Yes.
So we actually, it's
They
not
like a
as
little
sunny in the
shade.
greenhouse right now. We actually have a shade cloth over this part of the
Sure.
greenhouse so that they're not getting too much sun.
Yeah, because it's not as warm in this greenhouse as the one that we were just in.
Exactly. And then we
Okay.
also are going to have some of those Kimberly ferns that
Yes.
we spoke about earlier. They're
Yes.
more patio ferns, and you
They
can
kind of
really
go more upright.
They're upright. They get huge, but those can definitely be in the sun. They're super hardy.
Yes.
for
All right.
sure.
Very good. All right. So let's move on down, if you don't mind,
Sure,
and talk
sure.
about some of the other things that's
So we'll
in
get
this.
through the forest here
Yeah,
first.
this is so fun. It's like being in your own little Amazon forest.
Yes, we love it. We love it. So we have half of this greenhouse is ferns.
Okay.
Our number 4 greenhouse is all ferns. Here's the sun again. This is
Yay,
good.
now we're in the sun again.
Now we're in the sun
Same
again.
greenhouse.
Same greenhouse. Now we're in the sun. So we have lots of baskets around us now that are also very hardy plants. These are called wanderers. We've got some purple ones. We've got some variegated ones. Let me find a pink one, which is new for us this year.
What? Oh, I
there
see
is.
it. It's beautiful.
There it is. So this is a new one for us this year,
Look
which
at
we're
her.
really excited about. That is just gorgeous. The pinks and greens.
I
Some
have
people
to have
call
that.
it purple. Yeah, these are gorgeous. So this is a new one for us this year, which we're really, really excited about.
Now, are these shade or sun or both?
These are going to be both. They definitely need some sun.
Okay.
They probably need more sun than shade. But again, really, really hardy. And these are going to go down the sides of the pot. So it will be just gorgeous on your porch, gorgeous on your deck. You can hang them. You can take these, you can take the hanger off and just use it as a planter as well. That's the good thing about all of our hanging baskets.
Right.
You can take the hangers off.
Yep.
So this is one we're pretty excited about.
Love it.
Yes. Let me hang that back up there so it can get some sun.
Yes, she needs her sunlight.
She needs her sun. Now, if we look over here on this side, James, we've got some planters. These are really big. Let's see if I can't knock myself out on some of these wanderers. Down here, we've got something that's really, really important to our business, but it's also something that people come in looking for. These are scented geraniums, but also some people call them mosquito repellents. There's all kinds of things that people call these, but these are going to keep the mosquitoes away. If you break off just a little bit of that leaf, you can smell citronella.
Yes, and they call them citronella plants as well. different-
Citronella plants, that's another thing that people call them.
like
But
that.
they're super fragrant, a lot more than a
Oh, they smell
regular
so good.
geranium, and they're very popular for us. So we're happy to have these every year as well. Behind those, we've got some really gorgeous planters. They're still babies. That's what we have to remember. These still have another good month and a half to grow. We've got some Vincavine in there, some beautiful zonal geraniums and spikes. So they're going to get really big, and these are a important part of our business for Mother's Day. It's a great, great gift. Everyone loves a geranium basket. Everyone loves a geranium pot. And these are really, really big things for us. So that's some of our planters there. And as you scan across, you'll see shades of fuchsia and salmon. We've got some orange and deep red as well. So with our citronella plants, we also sell those in 5.5-inch pots. So you don't have to feel like you're getting just one big pot. You can get them in singles as well.
And
which
those
is
are right to
right
your
over here
left,
too.
James.
Yes. And there's another wanderer I see that is new for us that I'm going to pull out. This is another wanderer that we're excited about.
beautiful.
Completely forgot about that one. Shades of green again with some white variegation in there. Again, something we're really excited about.
You know, those would be beautiful, I feel like, mixed together. Like as
look at
a.
them together.
Yeah, just like one of each color on a plant stand or something.
Exactly.
How gorgeous would that be?
There's
and they
lots
all blend
of things
together
that you
so
can
well.
do with all of these things. Your imagination is the only thing standing in your way.
Correct.
So-
and don't be afraid of flowers, because I can remember, like, you know, when I first started wanting to plant things, I was terrified. And, you know, my mom's like, just dig a hole and plant something in it and it will grow. And you can't mess it up. Just
really can't.
go with it. So I love when you said that about your imagination, because just go with it, and that's your color scheme, the same as we all dress different ways and whatever. Whatever looks pretty to you, just do it.
And that's the great thing about being in a greenhouse. There's all kinds of color, all kinds of green. There's something right there in front of you, James, too, that this is one of my favorites.
Yes.
We call these beehives, but I think the real name of this is a Bolivian fern? Bolivian Jew. So this is something that it literally, it's very circular. It looks like the top of a mushroom whenever it grows. It goes down the side. If it gets too crazy for you, you can give it a haircut.
Yeah, you just trim it with some scissors.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you don't have scissors, do it with your fingers. That's easy too.
Exactly.
Easy care. Throw it in the sun. Not too much water. We love it. We also have in here somewhere some spider plants this year.
Oh, I saw some back there.
Oh, here's part of a spider plant
right
with
here.
a wanderer. Yep. So we've got some of those, but not a huge amount of some of these things. So you'll really have to shop early, like I said, so that you get what you want. That's a really important part of it since we sell out so fast.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you so much for the tour of the Fern House. And do we have some other places we would like to visit?
Oh, we're going to go to a couple other places.
Okay.
There's lots to see.
All right. Good. All right, so we moved over to the vegetable house. That's what I'm going to call it.
Veggies galore.
Veggies galore. And Miss Rosie is here with us, and she is a fantastic helper, I can tell.
She is a great help around here.
All right, and Adam, you are what your family calls the vegetable man.
I try. Let's just say that. I try.
So let's talk about some of the veggie plants that are in here. And I know there's like a million varieties of tomatoes and different things, but what all, and obviously they're little babies right now, but they grow quick.
Yes, they grow very quick. We're dealing with probably close to 30 different varieties of tomatoes right now, but they're all little babies, but they're in the best place they can be right now to grow. But, we tried to cater to everyone that likes to put a garden out, always has that one variety that they, want to grow, whether it's tomatoes, peppers, whatnot. And, we carry a lot of different varieties to try to cater to that.
And that's awesome. So not only do you have the tomatoes, and some people, it grows different. Some things grow better in different places and whatever. You have to find what works for you.
Right.
So what are some of the other things besides tomatoes that we can tell people that you will have?
We're looking at watermelons, cantaloupes, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, peppers, tomatoes. We'll have some herbs, some basil, some oregano, different things like that.
I like herbs. They're hard to kill too.
Yes. Yeah, those are a necessity for a garden for sure. But we try to keep it going.
Well, and how do you keep Miss Rosie from taking off on the plants? Is she a good helper,
she is that good of a helper that she knows to kind of stay away when she needs to, and she likes to be in here for the heat, so she stays away from the plants. She comes in the sun herself.
That sounds like good. Every girl needs a little bit of a tan, right?
That's right.
All right. Oh, when she's okay. So if you are a little afraid or whatever,
she'll be around. Let's say that.
Yeah,
she'll be around.
Listen, she's super friendly, and we just love her. She's such a good girl. All right, well, let's move on to something else. So, but no, this place is full of all kind of garden plants.
Yes.
Veggie plants.
We will try our best to fill everyone's gardening needs for sure.
Love that. All right, let's move on. All right, well, I have found Miss Teresa again, and she is going to take us on a tour of greenhouse number one. See, we saved number one for you.
This is our oldest greenhouse, and we have a variety of plants in here. And one that I want to spotlight is the, it's a type of begonia, and you cannot kill it.
Yeah, the dragon wings. Yep.
When we first got it, we couldn't give them away, and now people ask for them. They can go without water. They can be burned up in the sun, blah, 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 and you still got a nice plant.
And they're so pretty.
Yes, they are pretty. Impatiens is a big seller. I like impatiens because I just dump them in the ground and really don't pay much attention to them. And they grow and they bloom and they're
great. And they fill out.
Mm-hmm.
They just mound, but you got to have a little shade for them.
Mm-hmm.
Little bit.
Sometimes we have a lot of people that come in and say, what can I get that I won't kill? This is what I recommend. They say they have a black thumb. This is great. We have a lot of people that have totally shaded areas, and we have a lot
Yes.
to offer for that.
Okay.
Here is one of our most popular plants. These are bubblegums,
Ooh, I love them.
and these are proven winners. And proven winners made us put them in their own pots this year. And people really go nuts over bubblegums because, again, they're an easy grow, prolific bloomer, and you really can't go wrong with them.
Love them. And the super petunias are the ones that kind of vine out. The petunia, like
They
the
vine
wave
out some and they
petunias
have
or
a
whatever.
bigger, bloom, but the waves are the ones that will go everywhere.
Okay. So the super petunias have a bigger flower.
Right.
Okay, thanks for clarifying that. And then these are super duper cool.
Right. These, we call them UFOs, and we make them by ourselves.
They're so neat.
Adam and our helpers drill holes in them, and over time they become a huge ball. We sell out of these usually first thing because
I could
people
see
know
why.
what they are, and they're very beautiful on porches and breezeways. They do, since they're impatiens, need some shade. Mm-hmm. A lot of these plants in here go to local churches. We have a big church business for Mother's Day. And we foil them, and people come and get 40, 50 plants for moms and grandmas.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
Right. We have Pike County, Jackson County. A lot of people come here for their church plants for Mother's Day, and we appreciate their business very much. Jackson Kiwanis does their street plants from here. And
Yes.
how many baskets do we do for them?
Gosh. 58.
We do
Yeah, there's a
58
lot. And they're
58
gorgeous.
And if you've noticed, they water them every day and really take good care of them, and they do a great job. And I don't know what's over there. What's over there? Well, we've got
Some
our
million
own
bells
onions
or-
over there that we plant, and to have some good green onions right off the bat.
Hey, that's nice.
And we also have Surfinia baskets, and those are purple and yellow. Mm-hmm. Those are very popular. Everybody likes purple. And
No, this is all just absolutely beautiful. And the great thing about it is you all are so knowledgeable. So if you come out and you can find somebody, you say, hey, this is what I have. I have the black thumb. What can I do? And you all can point them in the right direction. So that's a great thing.
that's right. So this is greenhouse number 1 where it all started.
All right. And Teresa, this is just such a lovely place out here. Can you explain to folks where Marvin's Garden is just so they know where to find you?
Yes, you get on 32 West out of Jackson. And
Toward
you go
Cincinnati.
12 miles. And we are on the last county road in Jackson County, Glade. You make a left onto Glade, and you can see the greenhouses from the road. And we also have signage. So we also have a Facebook page that is very popular. How many followers?
Thousands.
Yeah, we
Lots.
have a lot of followers.
So go to Marvin's Gardens Facebook page and check that out too. And you can get the address if you want to put in your GPS or phone numbers and all that stuff.
They do have all that on there.
Yeah.
That's stuff that Grace takes care of in Dallas. She does our online.
All the social media stuff. All right. Well, that sounds good. Is there anything else we needed to tell the viewers while we're here?
I'd like to go one more place.
Oh, well, we're going to go one more place, and then we'll wrap up and talk again about the flower sale at the Markay. How's that?
Right, and also I need to note that we have plenty of perennials, and we have absolutely gorgeous roses from a local grower.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, well, let's head on over.
All right.
Okay, well, we moved over to the big house.
This is the big house.
And I mean, you think about the big house, and this is probably the most pleasant big house anybody's going to be in, right?
That's the truth.
All right, so this is actually like 4 greenhouses all put together into one ginormous place.
It is. And the funny thing about this is you can see it from the road, but so many of our customers have no idea it's back here. They go to our number 1 through 6 greenhouses, and they never make it down this way.
They don't see this one.
We're going to try to make that different approach this year and get more people in this house because there's so much to look at.
There's so much. So whenever you come in, say, I want to see the big house.
Right. And we'll walk you right there.
That's right. So, okay. So what are we, so I believe, my flower knowledge isn't that great, but those are begonias, right?
These are begonias. We sell a lot of our begonias. These are bedding plants. So these aren't going to come back every year. They're annuals. You plant them, and some people leave them in the ground after the season is over. Some people dig them up, but these are begonias, really, really hardy plants. We've got these in 5 or 6 different colors.
And they're so pretty.
And they're gorgeous.
And the Grateful
really
Dead
pretty.
sings about them, so you know.
Exactly. Then we move into marigolds, which are really, really popular for us because of the deer population. We're out here in the beautiful Glade Valley in Scioto Township. And we have a lot of deer.
Yes.
I was sitting on my mom's back porch last night and we saw 10 deer in the front yard. So marigolds are really good for deterring because they are highly fragrant, and it doesn't work all the time, but you know, it works a little bit, keeping some of those deer away.
Okay.
So this is a really, really big thing that we have in lots of different varieties.
Yes, and they like sun too.
They love sun.
So if you have...
They have a lot of, we have a lot of customers actually that put these around mailboxes as well because there's lots of different colors. We've got
I think
big
they're
yellow
beautiful.
Ones. They're
I
gorgeous.
love them.
They're some petite and some machos. So we've got lots of different kinds.
Love it.
And along this back wall back here behind us, we have what's called a vinca, and it's a flower. We have vinca vine, but we also have vinca flowers, and those are one of those really great varieties that you can just bake in the sun.
Yep, they're good.
Exactly. So lots of different things that you can get here. Lots of green stuff, lots of colorful stuff. We've got it all out here in Marvin's Gardens. So we certainly invite you to come out this way.
That's right. And can we talk for a minute about some of the like handcrafted pots that you have?
So my brother Adam has dealt with some local artists to create these really great planters. We've got all different kinds of things in them right now. Some bacopa, some million bells, some vinca vine. Again, they're babies right now, but we really love to serve our community, and we like to support our community. So these are from a local area. I think it's right outside of our county, Adam, but we try to support small business as well wherever we can.
So, and that's kind of the whole point, you know, we're everybody needs to help everybody out in our small communities, and that doesn't mean Jackson and whatever. It means all of our surrounding areas.
Exactly.
And we have such a wealth of just local business owners and people doing cool things, and we just invite you all to come out here and see this. This is amazing.
Yeah, we can't wait to see you. New customers, old customers, people who have been with us since the beginning. We're really excited about this season.
Well, very good. Well, we want to thank you and the Davis family for showing us around your beautiful place. And I think that we're going to go find Miss Amanda again and just do a little bit of a wrap up and let people know where they can order all of this gorgeous stuff right through the Markay and have it delivered to your home.
You cannot get any better.
Can't beat that. All right, let's go find Amanda.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Well, Miss Amanda, what a wonderful tour of a
Wasn't that fantastic?
Beautiful business.
Oh my gosh, just every single one of those greenhouses have something different to offer, and the fern house is just
I love
like
it.
It just makes you feel
I
like
think
you're
it's
in
still
a
my hair.
forest, and just feels so
I just
warm.
want to go
and
take
so
a nap
good.
in there.
I know, right? Can we put a hammock in there and I can take a nap?
You know,
That would be
that's a
nice.
good thing. We should have that's
they
a
could
good business
probably
idea.
Offer that as a service.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you can go
Play
take a
some,
nap
like,
in the fern
tranquil
house.
music.
Love it.
And take a nap in the fern house.
Yeah, it's like a
I'd pay for that.
a built-in spa.
Absolutely.
We've come up with something. We won't charge you for that, guys. But no, this is wonderful, and Marvin's Gardens, amazing. But let's talk for a minute again about the Markay fundraiser and how this is all working together.
That's right. So again, like I mentioned, we have 23 different hanging pots, but there are also so many other varieties of things that you can purchase.
Right.
Things that Marvin's Gardens offers that they have offered to Southern Hills Arts Council to sell for part of their fundraiser. So some of the things that we didn't mention are like my favorite, the portulaca.
Yes.
Which there are
You can't kill those either.
That's right. You can get those in a couple of different baskets.
Yes.
There's a new variety of those this year. The portulaca is also called the Mexican rose.
Okay.
So it looks like a little teeny tiny rose.
Super
and it
cute.
opens during the the day and closes back up at night. And I'm telling people, they are hard to kill.
They are hard to kill.
And they love sun, and they are just fantastic. And then also, if you are a person who likes houseplants, because there's so many people who've taken up that hobby during COVID. Things like the Wandering Jew is something you can take back into your house.
Absolutely.
And can be used as a house plant as well. So there are just so many different varieties of things, and they offer so much more than what we are offering in terms of the Southern Hills Arts Council fundraiser, but we have a lot, including those herb pots. So you can buy an herb pot from us, and there are 5 different herbs within that pot.
No brainer.
Right? So you just order the herb pot. You can use it for your cooking, or just use it for the scent. I mean, I love the smell of basil.
Yes.
Just
beautiful.
So awesome.
Yep.
So, yes, again, we are having this sale.
Yes.
The deadline is April 15th. And again, if you would like an order form and you don't already have one, you can go to our Facebook page. You can go to the shack.org website.
Southern Hills
find it there.
Arts Council.
That's right. Or you can also just stop into the Markay Gallery. We're open from 12 to 5, Wednesday through Friday, and a few hours on Saturday. So we'd love for you just to stop by. We've got some great artwork in the gallery right now.
That's right.
Some photographs that are just amazing.
Oh, yes.
So stop in and take a look at that and check out our schedule. We've got some things coming up. Morgan Washam with Wildwood Franklin is going to be at the Markay very soon. We've got Dwight Eisenhower is going to be there again in July, so you want to get those tickets because those will be selling out.
They'll sell out just like that.
That's right. And
Elvis.
The director, Jules Stewart, has some fantastic things coming up. She's got, we're going to do a car show with they're going to Take Me Back car show and movie, so that's planned.
Ooh.
We've got a little film festival planned.
Fantastic.
We've got a jazz and jambalaya festival planned for August. So you are not going to want to miss all of the fantastic things that are happening at the Southern Hills Arts Council and Markay Gallery in the upcoming year. But in order to offer all of those things, in addition to our kids' art camps and our children's theater, which we have started now, if you have a child that is interested in theater, you want to stop into the Markay and find out, because we have a children's theater program that is starting this summer.
Okay.
And it is all inclusive. If your kid doesn't like to act, but they are artistic, they can help with set design, they can help with direction.
Yes.
They can help with, they can be
behind the scenes.
Actors.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So this camp is going to start this summer. And they're going to do the planning, and they are going to produce their own show called Kid Kringle.
Yes.
That will be on in December.
So fun.
The kids are going to do all of it. They're going to do the direction, the acting, set design, everything.
It's going to be great.
So if you have a child that's between 6th and 12th grade, you want to get them signed up for that. Absolutely.
That's right.
But it can't be done without our fundraisers, because we need money to make all of these things happen.
All of the great things happen.
That's right. So come out, support the Southern Hills Arts Council, support Marvin's Gardens, who's been a wonderful, wonderful partner for 26 years.
Yes.
And just support local.
That's the main thing, right? Let's all help each other out along the way.
That's right.
So, wonderful things going on in our community, and this is just one of them, and we hope that you will tune in, support, buy some flowers, and it gets delivered to your house.
Right.
It doesn't
it's a
get any better.
win-win situation. So you're supporting local, or you're supporting a local business, you're supporting a local arts organization, and you get something out of it.
Exactly.
And it gets delivered to your house. Like, where do you go wrong?
You don't. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, I hope you enjoyed our tour today of Marvin's Gardens. Thanks for helping us out.
Absolutely.
Of
Glad
course.
to be here.
Great to see the Davis family out here.
Great
and
people.
Meet Miss Rosie.
That's right, Rosie.
Yep. And of course, thanks to James for always making all this magic happen. So let's head on back now to the studio and see what we can get into.